We had 10 plates on, guys. For us, that was I actually had to use the defrost on my car. It was horrible. Alright, see the way that gator came forward and opened his mouth? So Pete's going to reward him with a piece of chicken. This gator's coming forward, he's opening his mouth. Pete's going to reward him with a piece of chicken. If he stays that way, then he's starting to back off. We'll do this for a few minutes and then I'll show you a few other things. See if you can get him to come. There we go. Good. Now while Pete's doing this, guys, does anyone have any questions about the alligators or anything else here at Gatorland? Every 2 weeks. In the cold months like this, they eat about once a month. So being in this arena gives them an opportunity to eat a lot more often. And, well, we tend to get a little big fat gator around here. It happens. Any other questions? Yeah. Do the eyes glow at night? Kind of. Yeah, actually. If you shine a light on a gator's eyes, they will glow almost bright green. It's kind of eerie. Alligators. People say yes, I haven't seen one. Some people say that the males glow green and the females glow red, or vice versa, but honestly, I think it's just what light you're shining into their eyes is how they glow. I've never seen a real particular color difference. Where are the crocodiles? There's one right there going up onto that platform. And the other one may be underwater. Now, like I said, guys, we have 61 animals in here. You'll notice you're not seeing 61 animals floating on the surface. An alligator or a crocodile can hold its breath for up to an hour, 2 hours, and stay below the surface, where it's actually a little warmer for them. Remember, they're cold-blooded creatures, so basically the temperature around them is their body temperature, and they're going to want it as warm as possible. Now, does anyone know the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? I'm going to ask you a question. Raise your hand if you do. What is it? You have your hand up. What's the answer? It's the snout. What about it?
Long and narrow.
Has a what? Yeah, it has a narrow pointy snout, and an alligator has a wider U-shaped snout. Hey Pete, why don't you go ahead and string some chicken up on some cables? We're going to see if we can get some gators to jump for you guys. It is Jumparoo show after all, so it's time to see if we can get some of these gators to jump. Now that they've had a couple days to warm up, they're getting a little more active. You notice they're starting to come out here because they're seeing people. They're putting their heads up out of the water. They're looking to eat now because it's warm enough for them to be hungry. A gator, when he's really cold, isn't going to eat because he's not able to digest the meat. It just kind of rots in his stomach, and that's not bad for the, or that's not good for the alligator. Now, another difference between alligators and crocodiles. Look at that crocodile. What color is he? He's green. Look at these alligators. What color are they? They're charcoal gray, almost black. You see pictures of alligators and everyone colors them green. They're not. In fact, look at these gators. They blend in very, very well with the muddy, murky waters. And that's what makes them so dangerous. Alligators, guys, are ambush predators. They wait for their prey to come along and then they snap it, or snap it. They are, snap it. Well, they do snack it. I don't know. I got my tank leveled up. What's that, Pete? I'm hungry. I am. I'll admit it. I can't see you very well with the glare off your forehead, though, Pete. Alright, guys, now I'm going to get you all to help me condition these gators. During the show, we get the audience cheering jump. So, guys, yell jump. We got a gator coming toward it. We got 2 gators coming towards that piece of meat. So let's see if we can get that piece of meat ripped off of that there cable. Pete's going to put one out on each side. So I'll tell you what, Pete, I'm going to go over here and see if I can help these gators along. Come on, Gator. You know you want this piece. Come on, get your head up, Gator. Get your head up. Now what the Gator's going to do is he's going to put his head up. He's going to push his tail down off the bottom of the lagoon, which is only about 3 feet down, and he's going to shove his body out of the water. Some of these gators weigh upwards of 300, 400, and 500 pounds, which tells you just how strong their tails are if they can push their entire body out of the water. And if you come here during warmer months, these gators can jump 4 and 5 feet out of the water. This time of year, again, they're cold-blooded. It's a little cooler. They don't move quite as well. But we're getting activity. These gators are interested in the chicken. So guys, make some noise for me. Here, Pete, you work this side. I'm going to talk to the audience more. You don't have anything going on over there. Now, comparatively, I was talking about how many alligators there were in the state of Florida. There are only about 1,500 American crocodiles in the state of Florida. Now, they are on the endangered species list here, but part of it is, guys, this is their northernmost territory. In fact, southern Florida is their northernmost territory. Oh, he's got it. Look at that. He's got a hold of the wing. Oh, yeah, he got it off. Give that gator a round of applause. Bring up another piece over there for you if you have it, or don't you? No, you've only got a half there. I'll tell you what. Let's do some hand jumping, Pete. It's about time. How would you like to see if Pete can get a gator to rip a piece of chicken out of his hand? All righty. This is the final competition of our Gator Jumparoo show. Now we're going to try and see just how brave our competitors are, and we're going to see just how high the alligator can jump. This is not about who gets the piece ripped off first at this point. This is about who can get the gator to jump the highest out of the water. So guys, yell jump for me. I'm going to go ahead and play with this because we're starting to get some interest over here with this cable. Now you'll notice he's starting to use words like jump, he's starting to use words like here gator, gator boy, he's making popping sounds. We're conditioning the gators. Oh, he almost had it. There we go. Oh, he had it, he lost it. We're conditioning the gators to certain words so they understand that that means it's time to come feed. Come on, gator, you know you want a piece of chicken. Come after it, gator. Come here, gator. Here, gator. Did you get it, Pete? Alrighty, we'll give this a couple more minutes. Yeah, do a hand feed on this one, Pete. Since we're getting the gators hand feeding, we're going to make this a little more scary for Pete. We're going to give him a chicken half the size of the one he just fed and see if he can get a jump. You guys want to see that, right? Yeah. I know you do. A little bloodthirsty, aren't you guys? I like that crowd. Anyone have any more questions about alligators or crocodiles? Not more than an alligator and a crocodile and a crocodile would fight. They'll fight over territory. An alligator will fight another alligator over mates, same with crocodiles. But alligators and crocodiles are incapable of mating, and quite frankly, what one considers foreplay, the other considers an attack, so they wouldn't do it anyway. Did you get it? I heard a snap on that glove. I think he got a good jump from the chair I got over here. All right, guys, we're going to call it quits now. We've run out of chicken. Give Pete a round of applause because I think he just did something really brave. Give a real big round of applause for these here alligators and those crocodiles. Oh, there you go. He's still not called W. That's very good. All righty, guys. Our next show is our 11:30 Up Close Encounters show. Now, guys, that's not alligators or crocodiles. That's everything else. It's down